Hey, what's up guys? Double Sub in here, ready to play another game of Civilization 6. Welcome back to the adventure. We are sitting well over 250 subscribers at the time of editing this video, and I just want to say how grateful I am to every single one of you. And if you want to support this channel, please hit that like button and leave a comment. And if you want to see more videos like this one, hit subscribe. Today we're going to play as Dido of Carthage. We're going to play on DD difficulty starting in the ancient era, game speed standard. Standard amount of city-states for a standard map. We're going to play on a small continents map with disaster intensity 2. Everything's going to be random, including sea level, rainfall, temperature, world age, and resources. And for games mode, we're only going to play with the Sukritact Oceans mod. Let's jump into this game. Okay, let's start the game. And already, I'm loving this start location. I am on coastal water, which I'm not totally in love with. I'm kind of tempted to move on the river. I just don't know how big this continent is. But let's think about this for a second, because if I decided to put a coffin here and then potentially a mausoleum here, I mean, we have a lot of shallow water near us. So this would make for an amazing mausoleum if I just settled in place. We would have some housing issues. I mean, we wouldn't really be able to get an aqueduct except for right here, which isn't a terrible idea. If we wanted to get a little bit of extra housing, we're going to get quite a bit of housing from the coffin and the lighthouse. But if I move down a tile here, I immediately get the spice. I can trade the spice right away. This mausoleum gets worse, I guess is the word that I'm looking for. I can always put a mausoleum somewhere else, so I think I'm going to move that settler down. I'm going to settle right on the spice. Settle on turn 2. Boom. No regrets. My God, I definitely don't have regrets anymore. Now we're near the Ick Hill. This is fantastic. We can put a holy site right here. Yeah. So I think we're going to open up with the astrology technology, and we are going to grab a slinger. We're going to grab a slinger as an opening build just to protect ourselves. We're going to walk around the Ick Hill just to get an idea of what it looks like around here. Definitely want to settle another city near it. There's another little river, coastal river over here, which is very nice. Definitely a city that could be placed here. Found Cinquetti. Oh, yes. We were the first to meet Cinquetti as well, which is massive. Being the first to meet Cinquetti gives us an envoy. Having that +1 envoy is +1 faith in the capital, which means we don't really need to plug in God King, which is incredible. Just going to do a quick walk around. I am going to pick up this slinger. I'm going to use that slinger to clear the fog of war between me and Cinquetti. I just want to get a good view of what's going on around my capital before a barb kind of sneaks up on me. So here's our slinger. Let's head north. I'm going to clear that fog of war. I want to pick up a settler immediately. And we found some more coast. Here's another good mausoleum city down here. If we decide to settle, what is that? Is that that's not a hill tile, is it? No, that's a plains tile. This city would struggle. I mean, there is potential for a city down here, for sure. And if we did something like that, then it could be like a harbor and a mausoleum. Or we can do coffin, mausoleum, you know, theater square, or even better, put the theater square next to the Ick Hill, because I think we get extra production towards districts and wonders. 50% production when producing wonders and districts. Yeah, which means we might want to put the mausoleum here, and then potentially another theater square here, something like that. Maybe. I don't know. Possibilities. Tentative plans for now. Up on the hill, we've cleared the fog of war between me and Cinquetti. There's Canada. So Canada is on the same continent as us. I'm going to send them a delegation right away. We need to find out exactly where they are, and we need to forward settle them hard. There's astrology, which means we could place down our holy site. I'm going to place one down right here. Don't have enough gold. Oh, but I have spices for sale. That's not a really good deal, actually. I'm going to hold out for a minute. So there's astrology. I'm going to pick up animal husbandry. So they're all the way down here. Why don't I think about settling a city here? Probably want to settle on the river, but I don't think I can. No, I can't. Actually, if I settle on the Plains Hill, that'll be fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. That will be fine. Okay, so we picked up Code of Laws. Why don't we go ahead and grab Foreign Trade? And I don't need the God King card. I'm going to plug in Urban Planning, Discipline. And the reason I don't need God King is because we met Chinguetti. We were the first to meet them, which gave us an envoy, which is +1 faith in the capital. Oh, I was going to buy that tile, which I am going to right now. We are going to place the holy site. Boom. And then I could potentially place the government plaza right here, which would be fine. It would give adjacency to both. And then we could potentially place something else in here. We'll see. Okay, so there's the borders. So we're going to want to push south hard. Now, do I really want this city? Let's think about this for a sec. If I placed a city on the tip, I would still have to settle here. Boom, boom. Or I settle a good city here. You know what? I think I try to cram as many cities as I can. So I am going to go with this city. And then if I can get one down there, that would be amazing. And that's as many cities as I'm going to get on my home island. So maybe what I can do is I can try and block this guy. And this guy, like so. So there's animal husbandry. Look at the horse as well. Okay, we're going to fortify there. Here's a settler. Let's start settling south. I'm going to head here and I'm going to settle this city. We're going to work 5 turns on a holy site. And we picked up animal husbandry. I would like to pick up sailing. I would also like to pick up actually mining so that I can get this jade online. And then down here, we have potential for a couple of mines. So actually picking up mining is more important right now, I think. Yeah, because I don't really see any bonus sea resources that we can improve in the near future. So I think I'm going to pick up mining instead and potentially pick up a builder in our near future. +3 error score from picking up a fantastic holy site over here. I am going to pick up that builder that I was talking about. How many people are actually going for a religion? There's one person. I think I have time to squeeze out a builder. So I'm going to start working on that now. We're going to jump on this Plains Hill. Now, is this the best way to settle? So there's definitely a city up here. If I settled this there isn't quite enough space to squeeze one in the middle. I'll have a bunch of cities surrounding the kill. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And then there is potential for another city over here. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that, but it would be awesome. We're going to settle on the Plains Hill. We're working a 2 food, 1 production. I'm fine with this. We could place the kill. Once we pick up mining, we could place it right here. I could also wait to chop that out. Not opposed to picking up a builder in here as well, or a monument. Extra culture immediately. Sounds good. Okay, there's our Pantheon. Now let's think about what we want to do here. Now, unfortunately, I didn't put this next to a river, so River Goddess doesn't make much sense for me. I could pick up Divine Spark, which would, you know, mean an extra great profit point per turn, a little bit of great scientists and great rider points, which is not bad. We have access to a couple of horse, so potentially God of Craftsmen would be really, really good, or even God of the Open Sky would be fine. Earth Goddess looks pretty good, actually. We have actually quite a lot of breathtaking appeal, which would mean a little bit of faith. Not a ton of faith, but a little bit of faith. I almost want to go for either Divine Spark. Ooh, you know what? God of the Sea is a pretty good one, especially as Dido. Let's go for God of the Sea, even though we don't have any bonus resources right now that we can take advantage. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do a lot of coastal stuff. I'm going to go God of the Sea. That is the way that I'm going to go. I wonder if they're going to offer me a better deal for spice now. Still not. Really? That's so strange. They're usually really good about offering a really good deal. I'm going to pick up pottery. And why don't we start working on early empire? Okay, so I'm kind of blocking them, which is really nice. They really want to settle that. That's perfect. So I'm standing on that perfect tile that they can't settle on it. So there's our builder. I'm going to get that mine online immediately. I want to pick up a second settler right away. Actually, you know what? Really what I want to do? I mean, it looks like we still have time. I should probably pick up a shrine, but maybe I'm able to squeeze out one quick settler. Yeah, it looks like they're moving. They're going to settle something over here. That's fine. At least I got them blocked here. I definitely want to settle this. I don't know if I'm going to settle this next, but I definitely want to settle... Actually, I might settle this next. That might be the play. Here, let's pick up a mine. Boosted the wheel. Really? Still offering me a shit deal. Okay, there's pottery, which gives us access to the granary, which is actually what we want to start working on immediately in here before anything, so that we can just get our housing a lot better, because right now we only have 3 housing. Once we hit 2 housing, we're going to take a 50% hit on food in the city of Byblos. So let's head our builder down here. I want to improve some of this horse and maybe get a mine down or something. So with pottery done, why don't we go ahead and pick up... Let's pick up actually sailing first. Yeah. Gives me access to the Bareem, which is our unique galley. I'm going to improve the horse. Eureka for horseback riding. Incredible. And we're going to head up to... Yeah, we're going to head up. We're going to put a farm there. There's a farm boosting craftsmanship and irrigation and giving me a 3 food, 1 production tile to work in the city. I love it. This city's already grown to 5 population because of these 2 spices, which is incredible. Now he's offering me 2 gold per turn. It's getting a little bit better, but it's still pretty chintzy. I don't know. It's unlike Canada to be chintzy like that. Okay, there's early empire. I'm going to plug in colonization. Maritime Industries is going to go in as well. I don't know if I'm going to build a boat right away, but I am thinking about it. I'm going to plug in Reina because my plan is to grab a bunch of her promotions so that we can pick up contractor. And then we could buy districts with gold. And I'm hoping to get a high gold income this game. So they're sailing. Excellent. We can start working on irrigation. I want to put a plantation on this spice up here. And we're going to work on craftsmanship next. And this blocking strategy's worked. I'm not going to be able to settle a city down here, but I can still settle this city. Matter of fact, this might be where my settler is going next. Yeah, let's head down. Settle that. We still don't have access to the government plaza. More and more people are starting to work on a great profit. So I think it's a good idea to start working on a shrine. And I'll take the 3 gold per turn off him. And I'll take 2 gold per turn for some horses. 10 turns until the ancient era is done. So there's the granary. Housing crisis averted in here. Absolutely perfect. I could work 5 turns on a monument, finish that up. That would actually increase my culture by about 50%. So it would be like 6 culture. Also not opposed to picking up a builder. So why don't we go monument builder, and then we use that builder to maybe chop this out. We'll pick up a second holy site. So irrigation's done. I should totally work on archery in case we need them. It's better to have access to them and not need them than need them and not have access to them. Why don't we pick up state workforce? And once we pick up state workforce, we'll place the government plaza in here. So let's look around at our lay of the land. I don't see many reefs, so we don't really have access to any great campuses. There is a campus here potentially. That's a +2. Not awesome. There's definitely a campus here if we surround this with districts. Yep. Okay, so there's our shrine. We're going to make 2 great profit points per turn. We still have time. So we're fine. Why don't we start working on another settler or a trader or a monument? Or a Bareem. Yeah, let's pick up a couple Bareems. I think 2 Bareems. We can boost shipbuilding and we can do a little bit of exploration. Okay, settling our 3rd city here, LPQI. Excellent. And this city will have a coffin. Absolutely. We're having a little bit of a not a housing problem, but a food problem in here. I would like to swap that tile if I can. We're picking up a builder in here. I'm going to throw that builder over here. We're going to improve the horse. I would like to chop that tile out first. We're working on a Bareem. Perfect. So there's +2 air score from picking up a Bareem. Excellent. Perfect timing. There's a galley. Why don't we attack the galley? One more turn until the ancient era is done. We're not going to get a golden age, but we're not going to get a dark age. So, good things. I did want to work this 2 food, 2 production so that we can continue to grow, even though we're going to hit a bit of a housing cap at 2 population. You know what? It's probably better to unwork this, work the high production so that we can get that granary online a little bit faster. Classical era is upon us. There's archery, there's state workforce, there's the access to the government plaza. Now, where do I want to put it? Now, I had it planned here, which is fine. It's not a bad place to put it. Don't get me wrong. If I can get some adjacency on some of my districts, though, I mean, wouldn't that be much better? I mean, the city of Byblos has 7.2 production, which is not bad. So if I placed a government plaza here, that would give this some adjacency. Then that would free up this tile here for something. I don't know what I would put on this tile, though, other than potentially like a theater square or an entertainment complex or even an industrial zone of some type. It actually doesn't really matter. So you know what? I'm okay with putting the government plaza right here, and I'm going to place it. And the reason why is because the city with the government plaza gets 50% production towards districts, and that's exactly what I want in this city. So we've hit a normal age. I'm going to grab Exodus because I plan to get a religion. We got another governor title. I'm going to promote Reina with Harbor Master. Boom. So with archery unlocked, we have access to the Archer and the Temple of Artemis. Why don't we pick up horseback riding? We don't need horseback riding. The reason why I'm grabbing horseback riding is because it is a prerequisite for apprenticeship, which is going to be a technology that we really want. Otherwise, and I mean, so is riding. So we can actually do riding into horseback riding. Not a bad idea. Why don't we just do that? So with state workforce, why don't we grab political philosophy? Makes sense. I want to unlock my tier 2 government. Perfect. Chinguetti's got my back. There's the boost for shipbuilding. Excellent. So I want to continue to do some exploration. I should probably send him back to get healed, but whatever. We're going to work on that government plaza right away. I would like to pick up another settler if I can. This city of Byblos might be the city that I have to pick it up in. There's a galley. So here's the problem. Here is the problem. Let's send the slinger up here to get upgraded into an archer. We're going to sell a little bit of horse to my man Wilfred. Do some exploration. There's writing. There's a builder. I want to chop that out. Spend a little time picking up a settler in here, I think. Like I said, we don't really need horseback riding right away. I am interested in picking up shipbuilding, though. 1 second. There you go. There's that. There's a little bit of a bug. Sometimes it gets stuck on things. I think I'm going to start working on shipbuilding because I do want to start sending my settlers overseas to settle these little islands. There is Queen of France, Miss Catherine, the Black Queen. Oh, I should also get open borders with Canada, actually. Open borders, mutual open borders. Thank you. Perfect. And then what about you, Catherine? I'm going to send you a delegation. I'm going to get open borders with you. You might want a little bit of jade. And you do. 4 gold per turn. I'll take that. Okay, we got an archer to protect the city. We're going to chop out. That's 4 turns off the settler. Perfect. I'm going to place down my holy site in here. It is actually a hill, though. But I want to surround this whole ick hill in districts. And I do plan to put a city here, right here. Cawthon, Mausoleum. Yeah, Mausoleum, which means holy site from here, here. Yeah. So that's fine. Let's place it. We'll finish the settler. I want to get that horse improved. We're almost done the granary. Once we finish the granary, I'm going to start working that horse. What are we working in the capital? All good. All good. Ooh, you know what? I should probably get a builder up here to get that spice online as well. So here's the government plaza. Boom. Let's promote Reina with tax collector. We have room for another district in here. We can only place a holy site in a campus so far. I don't know if I want a campus yet. I don't see a reef is the problem. Would be nice to have a reef so that I can get like a +2 or a +3 campus somewhere. There is a reef here. That's a +2. So we're 9 turns away from picking up political philosophy. We need to meet 2 other city-states to actually boost this. Would have been nice. I'm surprised I haven't met a city-state with my Bareems kind of floating out in there. It is what it is. Okay, government plaza's done. We could pick up 1 more settler or a builder or another Bareem or a trader. Actually, let's pick up a trader. Let's pick up a builder. Let's go builder, trader. Let's go builder, monument, trader. That monument will increase our culture by another 2. That is a 33% boost of our culture. Very important. Did we get a religion? Holy shit, we are so close. How many religions are there? There's 4 out of 5. Oh my god. Well, let's hope we can get it. If not, we're going to have a high faith income, which is fine. We're going to pick up 1 more settler. 2 turns until we pick up the granary. So I'm going to start working this 2 food, 3 production tile. There's something here. There's another wonder right here. There's the Giant's Causeway. Nice. If we can get a settlement up here, that would be incredible. I would like to actually pick this tile up and put a fishing boat on it. Oh no. He's in the game. Oh my god. I might not get a religion this game. So there's a granary. Why don't we... What are we going to do in here? This city needs... There's Auckland. But wow, that is going to be huge if we can get a hold of Auckland. Chinguetti and Auckland in 1 game. That is insane. I think I'm going to start picking up Bireems. Can't get around. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Oh my god. Boom. I just bought a crate profit. I just about lost it. Oh my god. Spent all my faith, but I picked up the last great profit and I was literally so close to losing it. Boom. So there's our +1 production from God of the Sea. Incredible. We got a builder here. I might buy that tile so that I can boost Celestial Navigation. I'm going to put or I can send my builder down here to improve this tile, which is fine. 2 food, 2 production. We don't need a granary right away because we've settled on a river, which is excellent. I would love to place another holy site. We can just literally surround this place with holy sites, so we can have a strong faith income. Not a bad idea to actually pick up. It probably wouldn't have been a bad idea to pick up mock, but you know what? It is what it is. Why don't we start by picking up a builder? Yeah, we'll pick up a builder so that we can improve the tiles around the city. Lots of land. Lots of land. 4 turns away from picking up political philosophy. I would actually like to switch off of this, but I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to be able to boost this right away. Would be nice to meet another city-state. Jesus, I'm surprised I haven't met another city-state. Oh well, is what it is. Why don't we settle our religion? We got Simon Peters. We are going to... What's our religion name going to be? Let's call it a positive attitude. How about we do something positive today? We'll do a positive attitude. For our religion, Now, I don't know what direction we want to take this Civ. Today, we could pick up work ethic. That would give us an extra bit of production in our cities. It would allow us to spam out settlers. It would allow us to build districts really fast. It would allow us to, do a bunch of fun things. Work ethic is always one of those religions that is just so good. Another one that we could pick up is Jesuit education, where we can buy campus and theater square district buildings with faith, which is actually pretty insane. What did I do last time? Did I do a work ethic game? I can't even remember what I did. Did I do a work ethic game? I think I did do a work ethic game. So why don't we do a Jesuit education game just to mix it up a little bit? Work ethic is always like, if you're ever wondering what religion or what belief you want to go with and you're just starting out playing civs, work ethic is always a good go-to, always. But I like to switch it up a little bit sometimes. So I'm going to go with Jesuit education, holy order, to keep missionaries and apostles cheap, just to mix it up a little bit. All right, let's pick up the spice, sell it for 234 gold. Incredible. We're working on this settler. Perfect. I want to pick up another builder here fairly soon. I want to chop some stuff out. We're working on a builder in here. I could just buy this builder and start chopping out a holy site if I really wanted to. There's definitely a theater square here. Nope, that's not a theater square. That is the theater square. I would love to actually pick up the Colosseum if I could this game, which would mean I'd have... Why does it always do that? That's so weird. Am I misclicking stuff? If I do like an entertainment complex, I am misclicking stuff. There you go. Entertainment complex. I could even do entertainment complex over here with a theater square right there. That would be a pretty good theater square. I mean, this is looking more like a cultural game now that I'm looking at it, but we'll see. We will see. There's +1 era score from picking up political philosophy. I am going to grab Classical Republic. It makes the most sense to me. We got colonization in. That also makes sense to me. Urban planning is great. I'm going to plug in Ilkham because we are working on a builder at the moment. I think we're working on biremes as well, but I think urban planning is great, especially for those early cities. And then we're going to plug in charismatic leader for the +2 influence points for city-state envoys. Yeah, we are working on biremes, but that's fine. So political philosophy done. Great. I want to pick up more governor titles. So I want to start working on these things. I also want to head in the direction of theology. So why don't we grab mysticism? That is +1 envoy, which is excellent. I could do a little bit of chopping in here. Am I struggling with food in here? I'm not. So if I chop this out, it would grow the city to 6 population. I almost want to cancel all this, or at least the trader. I want to go Ancestral Hall right away. 13 turns away from an Ancestral Hall. If I chop the 2 jungles, oh, I don't have bronze working. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Well, you know what? Let's pick up the monument. We'll pick up the monument and we'll forget about that plan. You're going to go that way. Pachacuti, my man, send you a delegation. Get open borders. What about Saladin? Do I have open borders? I don't. He's got a little bit of pearls, so I'm going to get some of those pearls off him. I have some horses for sale. 286 gold. I love it. We should get Ancestral Hall as soon as we can. There's Namadol, dude. Namadol is huge. We got Namadol, Chinguetti, and Auckland all in the same game. This is totally a Dido game, man. This is going to be massive. It's going to be insane. Insane. You better not be fucking with Auckland, man. I will kill you. Do we want to continue to go bireme in here? I feel like we need to pick up a monument. I feel like there's a campus here and a campus here, which is not terrible. I wouldn't have to crush a hill to put the campus here. I'm actually not opposed to the campus right there. That's a +2 campus. Let's pick up the monument. We'll go monument campus. I can do a little. I can chop out the builder. That's a flatland tile though. Not a lot of hills in here, so we're gonna want to pick up construction to put lumber mills. We'll finish shipbuilding first. Yeah, we're definitely gonna want to pick up lumber mills. So what does namadol want? So I was the first to meet them, which is excellent because that's +1 culture in my capital, which is massive. They want me to get the inspiration for military tradition, which I believe is clearing a barb camp. Chinguetti wants me to send a trade route for an envoy. Dude. And it would get me suzerainty of them. Oh man, we need to pick up a trade route. I could buy a trade route. 205 gold. I could buy a settler? Holy shit, dude. Ooh, now we need to reconsider. Maybe I pick up a settler. And then with this settler, I go on a bit of an adventure. Yeah. You know what? I think I'm going to save my gold so that I can just buy a settler. But I might wait until I pick up shipbuilding so that I can settle maybe this island or maybe that island or maybe even the Giant's Causeway would be really, really cool. Okay, so we got mysticism. That's +1 envoy. Incredible. We should probably plug in the diplomatic league card. Is there anything else that I want? Income, colonization, urban planning, diplomatic league. Let's put one into Auckland. Boom. Sell the spices. 11 gold per turn. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take gold per turn. Yeah, gold per turn. 10 gold per turn. Our gold per turn is pretty low. Tyres finished the monument. Start working on Ancestral Hall. That's important. Man, I really like to get through here, man. So with mysticism done, why don't we pick up drama and poetry? It leads into theology, and it unlocks, what are those called? Theater squares. There's a barb camp. Ooh, we found Brussels. Interesting. Oh, I hope this byreme survives. There's the gull. Oh, shit. And there goes my byreme, of course. That's expected when your byreme is almost dead. I'm going to chop out this builder. Excellent. Extra build charges with nothing to do. Why don't we get a mine on that for now? The city needs something to do. We could pick up a monument. Oh, you know what? Once we pick up shipbuilding, we have to pick up bronze working. I want to chop out some of this jungle so that I could put holy sites here. So for now, why don't we start working on a trader? We have 2 trade route capacity, which is pretty big. And in Tyre, I'm going to buy a settler. Boom. +1 era score, picked up shipbuilding. Excellent. Now we can embark. 4 turns until this settler is done. I don't really want to chop this out, only because it's flatland. We want to keep as much production as we can. Right now, I have a few things planned out. Not 100% sure how I'm going to pull this all off, but we'll try. There's Cairo, and there's Medina. Oh my god, they're already settling these little fucking islands. Okay, so we've made it over here. Where do I want to settle is the question. There's a decent enough city right here. We could put a Cawthon there. Boom. You know what I should do is I could actually settle right where I am. We could do a Cawthon here. Campus. I could put another district right here. Maybe a theater square. Okay, there's KTY. Excellent. Oh, you know what I need to do once we pick up bronze working? I want to pick up celestial navigation. Yeah. And that was another thing that I wanted to do with this builder is I wanted to get this tile online so that I can boost it. There's another campus right here. Boom. Excellent. Excellent. Let's pick up a granary. We need growth in this city. 1 turn away from picking up a settler. We could settle our Mausoleum city. Montreal is on a 1-tile island. Very nice. Well done, Canada. Open borders sounds good. I'm surprised I haven't gotten open borders. 10 gold per turn for 20 horses and 8 Diplo favor. That sounds like a good deal to me, sir. We'll take that deal. There's our settler. Let's settle that city. Boom. Boom. And start working on that holy site. I need to pick up more. I need to pick up missionaries, period. Start spreading my religion. There's boost for celestial. Excellent. I need to get a bunch of settlers out, and I want to settle these islands immediately. And I want to settle that Giant's Causeway immediately as well. So, +1 envoy. I can grab... Oh, shit. They've already grabbed Suzerainty of Cinguetti. We still have Diplomatic League in, so why don't I just put one into Brussels? Because now that's count as 2. Okay, we're going to settle our Mausoleum city. Perfect. In here, we're just going to open up with a granary right away. We are working a 1 food. I don't know what that tile is. 1 food, 1 production. I don't like that tile at all. But we don't really have too many options. Except we got a 2 food, 1 gold. Let's start working on that granary. We need to pick up that granary. Actually, you know what? I can almost buy the granary. I can almost just buy the granary in here so that we have that food. Boom. And then we could start working on a holy site in here. 27 turn holy site. Okay, there's bronze working. Now that gives us access to chopping out stuff. I'm going to chop that out first. And then I should probably pick up some more builders and think about chopping some more. Now, if I'm going to use Reyna for her abilities, where am I going to place her? Probably in the city of KTY and start buying my Cothans. And I'm not opposed to that. So why don't I put Reyna in KTY? I'm going to start saving up my gold a little bit. We have a chance to switch up our government. We have the colonization card, which we're not really working on settlers at the moment. But once I pick up the Ancestral Hall, I might use the city to pump out some settlers. So I'm going to leave that card in. Ilkham, useful. I don't know if we're using it now, but I don't really have anything better to replace it with, except for maybe conscription for that little bit of gold, or even maritime industry so that I can just start spamming out Breams out of one of my cities. But right now I'm just kind of doing a Sim City kind of a thing where I'm just pumping out some districts at the moment, trying to get ahead of the game. But the city of Tyre is going to be used for those, what are those called? Settlers. So Ilkham's fine. I'm going to plug in Charismatic Leader because we don't need Diplomatic League in. Drama and Poetry's done. Let's pick up Theology. Theology is going to unlock the Scriptor card, which is 100% Holy Site adjacency bonuses, which is a very special card. Allows us access to the Temple, Mahabadi Temple, and another Envoy, which is very, very useful in this game with such beautiful city-states like Cinguetti, Brussels, Namadol, and Auckland. That's insane, dude. I think I'm going to call that the end of the episode. I appreciate you guys watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button and leave me a comment. And if you want to see more videos like this one, please subscribe.